Holy crap, I didn't wait 3 months to post another video. What is going on? This is crazy. What's going on, guys? It's Shwo, and this is my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 first impressions video. And, I used to watch Call of Duty commentaries back in the day, and that's kind of why I started doing this, more or less. And I've always wanted to do this, but this is my loadout. I got the MTAR with the Reflex and Fast Mags, secondary, FN57, kill streaks, UAV, Hunter Killer, care package. Boom. And I think I have concussion and Semtex. So yeah, that's my loadout. What's going on? It's Call of Duty review time for everyone out there, and this is domination on I don't even know the name of this map. Plaza? Okay, it's Plaza. Yeah, this game, it's a little, and it's really hard to describe this game. I mean, like, I want to say it's pretty good, and there's a lot of things I like about it. But there's one thing that, to me, will keep it from being a very serious game. But I'll get to that at the very end. I want to talk about the good first. And the first good thing I want to talk about is the Pick 10 system. So, for those of you that have never played a Call of Duty game before, as I know a lot of my, most of my viewers are going to be Gears of War players. And just for the record, this is not going to be, I'm not devolving into a Call of Duty commentator. It's just that, Gears 3 is more or less kind of dead as far as competitive and popularity. So until Judgment comes out, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of this. But, if you're coming here to see a lot of Call of Duty, don't get used to it. At least not, 5 months from now. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much over. But anyway, the Pick 10 system. Basically, back in the day, you would get 3 perks to choose from: a primary, a secondary, grenade, tactical grenade, or whatever you want to call it, and your kill streaks, and that would be your class. Now, there's a lot of things you can do. You cannot have a secondary. Hell, you cannot even have a gun at all. You can just spawn with a knife. You can trade your weapons out for more perks and try to scavenge the battlefield. You could do whatever you want with that. And honestly, I got to say, it was a great idea. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Most of my classes, I've gotten rid of my secondary on and added another perk, or usually it's another perk. Sometimes it's 2 more perks. You can get really creative with it, and it's a lot of fun. The reason I'm running a pretty much normal class here is I just prestiged. It's really, really easy to rank up in this game, or maybe I just spent a lot of time on the double XP Nuketown playlist. Either way, it just seemed like it was really easy to do. And I was going to put the disclaimer out there right now. This gameplay is not great, and I don't really care. It's Call of Duty. I thought that I don't like the series. I just can't put that much effort into it. I'm not going to try hard. I could camp in a quarter and get a 17 KD if I wanted to, but yeah, I'm an objective player, and that's just how it is. But anyway, Pick 10, I'm absolutely loving it. A lot of the time I'll run like MP7, and I'll put like 3 attachments on it, and I'll run lightweight, hardline. I like the perk toughness. I think it's toughness. You don't flinch when you get shot. I think that's stupid. Every game that has that, it annoys me, including Gears. And it's no different in Call of Duty. It's also in Halo. And by the way, I got asked in my last video if I would do a Halo review, and the reason I won't is because apparently you can't. If you put up a Halo video, you'll get in trouble if you're not with Machinima, so that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, Pick 10, it's just such a good system. It's such a smart way of going about it. It's a good progression for the series. Obviously, these games aren't going to change that much year to year. And, you can get mad about that all you want, but at the end of the day, Call of Duty 4 was the last progression in the main series. These games are all spin-offs, so y'all want to get mad at Call of Duty for being the same every year. You could do it when Call of Duty 5 comes out, but while the spin-offs are out and they're making a crap ton of money on it, deal with it. So Pick 10, I covered Pick 10. Next, I want to talk about the score streaks. A lot of people were a little weary about how this was going to work, and I was definitely one of them. But I gotta say, they hit the nail on the head pretty good with this also. You get, basically, kills they'll progress you toward your kill streaks, but they're not the best way to go about doing it, unless you're playing a TDM, which you don't have much of a choice. But a good example of what I'm talking about is kill confirmed. Now, kill confirmed, you kill someone, I think it's only like 25, 50 points, but picking up tags, it's like I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's just like, I think it's 100, 150, I can't remember. But either way, when you pick up the tags, you jump toward your score streaks so fast, and it's so smart. It's an emphasis on objective play, and I love it. Planting the bomb and search and destroying demolition, capping headquarters, Getting kills on the hardpoint in the game type hardpoint will help you, but honestly, I think they need to do a better job of rewarding objective players in hardpoint. Either way, though, I do like the game type, but yeah, the score streak system is really smart. And one thing I really like about the score streaks is that they're effective on the level that they haven't been since Modern Warfare 2. It seems like Modern Warfare 2, they had all these cool kill streaks, and then like after that, they went out of their way to like cut their balls off and make them as like ineffective as they could, and they're easily countered by this perk, and everyone's running around with stingers. And in this game, like you had like airstrikes, and they would take like 10 seconds for them to come in. In this game, you have like the lightning strike, and as soon as you call it in, bam, and then everyone's dead immediately. To me, it just makes everything more worth it. Like my favorite score streaks right now, believe it or not, are the 2 turrets, the Sentry Gun and the Guardian. I love running those. They get you so many points, and they're so powerful. You can't run up to them and knife them anymore. It doesn't kill them. They don't run out right away and disappear. If they get a couple kills, they'll sit there and they will like reap so much face until someone takes them out. And it's such a better system. Those are always good kill streaks, but they just were not that effective in my opinion. There was always something better to run. And in this game, that has changed. So I will definitely, I got to give them a lot of credit. I also love running the Warthog. The Warthog, to me, is like the coolest kill streak in this game. I love that plane in real life. I see it every year at the Long Island Air Show, which is one of the biggest air shows in the country. And I always think to myself, why can't they put that thing in the game as a kill streak? I mean, like that thing is a tank destroyer in real life. It's really good. And they implemented it very well. It just, like, especially on Nuketown. I've been playing a lot of Nuketown. That thing will just, like, come in and just rape so much face. It's a lot of fun to use. Just like a lot of the kill streaks on this game. And I've gotten almost all of them. I haven't gotten the last 4. I think Drone Swarm Dogs and VTOL Warship, and I can't remember the other one. There's a lot of them, though. I got to say, I was pretty impressed by that. Other than that, I like the new game type hardpoint. I like a lot. I kind of thought it would just like replace headquarters, but no, headquarters in the game also. So whatever. They actually do play out pretty differently though. Kind of like hardpoint kind of reminds me of like Gears 2 Annex, and headquarters kind of reminds me of Gears 2 King of the Hill. Because like in headquarters, if you have the area captured and you get killed, you don't respawn until it's uncapped, and then hardpoint you just come back as whenever you want. It's whatever. Either way, they play out pretty differently. I like them both. One thing I don't get, though, is why was Sabotage removed? That just makes no sense to me. Like, they didn't put in another bomb game type that would, like, give you a reason to not have that. If they were going to get rid of the game type, I actually thought it would have been Headquarters. But I don't really see why they got rid of Sabotage. As far as the maps go, the map design in this game is pretty good from what I can tell, but honestly, I haven't had enough time on the game to really judge the maps as a whole. In fact, I haven't really had enough time in this game to really judge it at all altogether. I know I said I prestiged and all, but like, honestly, I think it was maybe like 5 or 6 hours of gameplay to prestige. Maybe not even that much. Like, I worked all last week. I'm off this week. I took a vacation, but I didn't get even that much time in on the game, and I prestiged I think last night, and I didn't even play that much. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of that was double XP, but, it just seems like it's a lot faster to prestige in this game. And also, prestige is pretty good in this game, too, because you don't really, you'll lose everything, you'll lose all your guns, but you don't lose the progression you had toward the attachments on the gun, which I think is pretty awesome, and you can prestige the gun. So, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. But before this video is coming to an end, there's one thing that I really hate about this game, and it's lag compensation. Basically, lag compensation, it basically punishes you for having a bad connection. And I just don't understand why they would add that again. It sucks that there's lag and people with bad connections can be affected by that sometimes. But to punish people with good connections, which is what this does, and don't tell me it doesn't because I see how this works. I win gunfights and I die because I have a better connection. I'll put in 7 to 8 bullets on somebody, and I swear to God they hit me once and I die. And it's just really? So as far as that goes, the game is really good, but I cannot take it seriously with that being in the game. I just can't go too crazy on this game. But, other than that, I got to say the game's pretty good. Wrapped up here. I think I went 19-6 in this game. I don't know. I just picked a random gameplay I wanted to get up. But, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I'll probably be uploading a few more. Well, not a few more. I'll probably uploading a lot of Black Ops 2 over the next couple months. Would have liked to have done Halo, but, 343 doesn't like free advertising, I guess. That being said, I will talk to you guys later.